And I know just who can do that for us. Penny and Mike Zimmerman are with us this morning. Play Ball Sports right here in Indiana. Good morning to both of you.
Good morning.
Good morning, Todd.
It's good to have you both with us here today. So Play Ball Sports, you're coming on board to help us with the Pirates Caravan coming up. But I wanted to talk about Play Ball Sports a little bit. Find out about you, what you are, what you do. And, well, Mike, you're saying you've been here since 2012, huh?
Yes. Yep. Since October of 2012.
Wow. So what is Play Ball Sports? What do you do?
Well, we have a indoor training facility. And what we do is we offer everything from beginner-level camps and clinics for boys and girls in both baseball and softball. Mm-hmm. Also, we offer private instruction for boys and girls, everything from entry-level to intermediate up to advanced skills. Even our upperclassmen, let's say in high school, we offer competitive travel teams in softball that offer these kids a chance to get looked at by college recruits, and several of our players move on to play college softball.
Mm-hmm. Wow. And it's right here in Indiana. And I think people sometimes look at Indiana or Pennsylvania as not being a hotbed for baseball or softball activity, Penny, because it's Pennsylvania. Look outside your window. And, you know, in Florida, they're playing ball all year long.
Yes.
And the warm weather. And you see that in the reflection of, say, Major League Draft or college baseball and everything, that those programs are always solid because they're playing ball all the time. We don't get that opportunity here. But with Play Ball Sports, there is an opportunity.
Exactly. That's one of the reasons why we opened. We were traveling. We had a daughter playing travel softball that we were traveling to Johnstown. And at the time, our partners had a daughter that were traveling to Pittsburgh. Mm-hmm. And it just made sense to us. Like, we're both from big families, and we wanted the time. We needed that time. We were traveling an hour one way to go to a practice for 2 or 3 hours and then an hour back. So to us, it just made sense to bring that opportunity to all the families around here because we knew there was talent. We knew there was kids that were able to play travel ball but just didn't have the opportunity because maybe their parents didn't want to travel an hour at least to a practice. So it gives them that opportunity and at a much cheaper price too. Like, I know a lot of Pittsburgh teams charge like $1,500 to $2,000 or more for travel softball. And we were way less than that, you know, and we do fundraisers and we try to keep everything down and keep the tournament play local, more local, tri-state area, I guess, than like traveling to Georgia or Florida or like places like that. We just don't want families to like be put out because their kid loves a sport. And it just gives them that opportunity to do that without spending an arm and a leg on stuff. Yeah,
it becomes a tremendous burden if you're having to drive at 1 o'clock or 2 o'clock in the morning to get to wherever your tournament happens to be that weekend.
Yes.
And then you're spending all of that money on the travel and on the stay and all that stuff. Yeah. That's true. So tell me about the facility itself.
We have about a 9,000 square foot indoor facility. We have like a downstairs, which is all turfed. We have 2 batting cages, several sock nets, a big open area that you could either hit in, field in, throw in. And we also have like an upper deck that we have just pitching lanes in. So our pitchers and catchers can go upstairs and work out while our batters and fielders are still downstairs and working on their skills. And we have a nice big heater in there, so on cold days like today, the kids are still comfortable. And a lot of times we're in a good location, so the parents can even come and maybe drop their kids off for a practice, and they can run out to the local stores and get something if they need to do some shopping or whatever while their kids are working out.
Mm-hmm. Do you affiliate with local schools at all?
We have a ton of local players. I mean, we reach out. Oh yeah, we reach out to all the school districts. And if you look across. Usually you look at your Heritage Conference and Whitfield, with Indiana being Whitfield, but everyone else being Heritage. Look at their top players when the Heritage Conference comes out, and the majority of those players will be our Indiana County Explosion girls and the boys as they start coming through. Yeah.
Well, it's amazing that it's able to take place. And as you said, days like today, no problem. Still play ball.
Yeah.
I just love playing ball. Just playing catch is the amazing thing. And
yes.
When we think back to when we were kids, and it gets into the motivation, why is it so important to you that kids keep playing ball?
Well, and we say it all the time, whether it be a practice or maybe a birthday party, we have kids in there playing and talking and running around and being kids and not on devices and not playing video games. I think it's huge, and we've always been on that same stance of these kids have to be kids and play and have fun and not just be on a device, And
Yeah.
the kids that come in, whether it be a competitive kid that is very into their sport or the recreational player who just wants to get some exercise and maybe learn a few skills so whenever he goes into their local rec leagues, that he or she can compete. We offer all that for those type of players.
That's one of the things that you can comment on a little bit further, because I think people might think, okay, this is like one of those big baseball academies. You have to be super talented and you have to really be into it and everything. You just want to play some ball.
Yeah. We offer private lessons for kids from all divisions: advanced, intermediate, beginner. We have 15 employees that we have that do private instruction. Some of them coach some of our travel teams. We have 6 Indiana County Explosion, or ICE, we call them ICE for short, softball teams, and we have 3 Indiana County Energy baseball teams. So they're also ICE.
Yeah,
so we wanted to keep with that kind of theme. But our coaches, some of them just do the travel ball, and some do both the travel ball and the private instruction. And we have some coaches that just do the private instruction and don't coach a team.
Yeah.
So there's a big variety, of things that they can pick from. They can come in for hitting, pitching, catching, general skills, fielding, a lot of stuff.
Yeah.
So there's something for everybody.
Yeah, when I was growing up, the one thing that I wanted to do more than anything else was just shag fly balls, which in an indoor facility might not be as easy.
Right.
But I would spend hours. There was a guy that was our playground director who'd played minor league ball, and he loved to hit. So we were the match made in heaven there, because I loved to shag flies.
Nice.
And there are kids that just love certain aspects of the game that when you get it opened up to them a little bit, okay, I love to do this. Well, guess what? You can also do this and become a whole part of get the entire game.
Yes.
I would imagine you have kids just like that. What's the age range of kids that are involved?
We see everything from that 5 or 6 year old who's just getting into T-ball or maybe machine pitch, all the way up to, we have kids that are in their 18 pushing 20 years old that still come in and work out. We have college kids. A lot of college kids that are playing college ball will come in the off season here while they're off.
Yeah.
And they come in and work out in our facilities because, and once again, that's what we tell our younger players, like, look at this kid, he's 20, 22 years old playing college ball, but he still comes in on his own time to work on his skill development.
Yeah.
And you really have to, like you said, with the weather. And it doesn't take forever, but they do come in and work out, and it's from probably 6 years old up to 18, 20, 22-year-olds.
Well, you feel like you're stealing. That's what it is. When you get weather like this and you're able to play ball, it's like you're stealing.
Yeah.
It's just a wonderful opportunity to do what you love to do, even though and in spite of the weather out there. Now, the Pirates Caravan is coming on the 24th. Are you going to be there with people can get information about play ball?
Yeah, we're going to have a little booth set up, and we're hoping to have like a little area where maybe the kids can like guess their throw speed and give out little prizes like that. We haven't officially set up anything with Bruce or anybody, but that's what we're hoping to do. But yeah, we're going to have maybe a couple of our coaches there. We're going to have our kids from our clinic, because we originally have a clinic scheduled for that night that we had to move. Yeah, so we're going to have about 20 kids that we had signed up for our clinic come over and kind of get to know some of the Pirates and meet them and stuff. So that was a good opportunity for them. They're excited about that.
That'll be a thrill, sure. We're talking with Penny and Mike Zimmerman about play ball sports. We haven't said exactly where the business is. Where are you located?
We're located, if you're from the area, we're behind the old Ironwood Grill, which is between like Burger King and Wendy's along Oakland Avenue. It's 1830 Oakland Avenue, Suite 125.
That's kind of hard to figure when you figure all the different parking situations there. Where do you pull in when you want to go to play ball?
Pull in right where you would pull into the old Ironwood Grill, just before the quick change oil service there. And as you pull back, it's kind of like a small strip mall that kind of wraps around. But as you come back, you'll see Play Ball Sports on the right. We have a big kind of a storefront with a bunch of signs on it with baseballs and softballs and everything like that.
Right. It sounds like it's a fun business to be in. It sounds like it's also there's a lot of logistics that have to be figured out too when you get to the teams, right?
Yeah,
And
there's a lot.
And the travel teams.
It's a lot, but Honestly, we love it. We love seeing kids come in and just growing in their self-confidence, you know, like even like kids that come in that aren't a part of one of our travel teams. We have kids that come in that just want to do private lessons, and you can see that their self-confidence is boosted just from those maybe 3 or 4 lessons that they do. And then when we go to the local fields to watch games, like our kids are all playing baseball or softball.
Yeah.
And we see these kids out there, and it's just awesome to see them, you know, improving and doing better and feeling good about themselves.
Yeah.
So,
Now, you said your daughter was sort of the genesis of all this for you.
Yeah.
How is she doing? Did she go on to play college ball?
She just got recruited to play at IUP.
Oh, yeah?
Yep. She's a senior at Indiana this year, Haley Zimmerman. And she was recruited last in her junior year by Bill Graham, who's not there anymore. But Shauna Balad is now there at IUP, and she's excited.
Oh, terrific. What'd she play?
She's shortstop.
Uh-huh.
And she pitches a little bit. She's going to actually have to be our pitcher, I think, this year for Indiana High School.
Yeah.
We lost our pitcher last year, Lauren Burdig.
Uh-huh.
So
we know that story.
Yeah. So we kind of got to fill that void, and she decided as a senior that she wanted to step up and do it. She hasn't pitched since she was 14U, but she thought, you know, we need a pitcher, so this is something I can fulfill for the team. She's a good team leader.
Versatility, too.
Yeah,
to be able to do something like that. Somebody wants to get to know more about Play Ball Sports. I'm assuming website, Facebook, phone numbers, all of those things, or they can just stop in.
Yep. You can always go to our website at www.playballsportsindiana.com, or we have a Facebook page under Play Ball Sports. Website and Facebook's probably our number one way of getting to us.
Yeah.
Or an email. It's playballsportsindiana@gmail.com.
There you go. And I assume then that folks can stop by and see what it's all about too, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, just stop and visit with you.
Yeah, we're mostly open in the evenings, between 5 to 9, usually in the busy times. But we're really open by appointment only. So if you do want to come in, the best thing to do is email us. And I am always checking emails constantly so I can get right back to you.
All right. Terrific stuff. Well, thanks for coming in to tell us about Play Ball Sports. It sounds like such a fun thing.
Thanks for
thank
having
you.
us.
And we're excited to get the Pirates to town.
Oh, yeah. Baseball. You're talking baseball in the middle of winter in January. It can't be bad, can it?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
That's right.
It is the voice of Indiana County, WCCS AM 1160, 101.1 FM, and we're a minute away from Fox News.